Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here at the highest ski resort in Colorado, about to make my way down. But we are going to be talking about the DSS today and also clans, because we've been waiting on that, and when is it finally going to come in? We're going to go over all of that. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video.
So it has been about a month since we've had the Illuminate in the game, and we've been fighting them off left and right. Now with that, the moment they came in, it looks like they did some kind of sabotage to the DSS, the Democracy Space Station. As it was posted on Reddit, what ended up happening with the DSS? I've been away from the game for a while, but I remember working what ended up happening. Is it built but not available? And some moody guy basically breaks it down saying, so in universe there has been some kind of sabotage bringing a lot of systems offline. Out of universe is probably a twofold reasons. One, so they can make changes needed since it's not as well liked as a feature as planned, and two, so we just don't drop it on squids and make things easy for us. Now we just did get the DSS back, which is fantastic, and he was right. They made some changes to it. We can now go ahead and just call in the 380 instead of having it bombard us all over the map, which was fantastic. That being said, they did promise us an update in an interview where, as of today on November 14th, the DSS has been activated and gamers with overflowing resources can now invest their resources. More features will be enabled next week, yet we actually never got those new features, so I'm wondering if there's an update right around the corner. Maybe there's going to be a surprise one that drops, but it's been about half a month now since the DSS has been activated, yet we have not seen anything in game, as Super Earth High Command did just recently confirm that the singularity or the black hole is not a typical black hole, and in fact it is observed instance of a wormhole, which means that the Illuminate are probably going to be coming back through it with their upgraded forces, as right now we only have about 4 or 5 enemy unit types, and pretty much everyone knows Meridia Black Hole is going to be where the full force comes from. And that is probably when we get those new features that we just talked about that they were planning on enabling, and it makes me think, that being said, that it is going to be something with the platoon system, as that has been data mined and found in the files for a while, and if Arrowhead is planning to implement that with one of the big updates coming for the DSS that they said more features would be enabled for. We're going to go ahead and talk everything we actually know about the platoon system, because there is a ton of content, and that could actually be really good for the game and resurge it, especially as we're waiting on things. And let's go ahead and talk a bit about the platoon system. One thing that Iron Sights let us know, and we kind of talked about it the other day in a video, is that they are going to be adding their own emblem system. There's going to be an emblem frame, emblem system, emblem background, change emblem layer, so it looks like there's going to be a lot of customization with this. Tunes are 100% coming. We've seen them in the game files, and there's some information we got about it. According to Asunder, who went through the data mine files and found a ton of stuff, there does exist clan-wide stratagem cooldowns. That meaning, as a unit, you will be able to call in certain airstrikes or certain objects or certain stratagems that will be able to be used as a team-wide thing, meaning you won't have to carry as many individual things, which is a great way to strategize on mission. There are 3 very important ones that Asunder was actually able to confirm which will be coming with the clans. The first one is going to be the Sief, which is a clan stratagem. It's possible only one player can have it per squad, which makes sense. This is basically something that will call in a bunch of NPCs to assist you, and so if everyone had it, well, it'd be kind of a giant mess. Along with that, the nuke and the carpet bomb that we've also gone over in gameplay does appear, according to Iron Sights and Asunder, to also be specific clan stratagems. He also talks about the entire squad would gain access to medical supply stratagem, meaning that you would even be able to get stuff that you wouldn't if you went in with a normal squad. The cooldown of this stratagem is shared between all squad members, which is pretty alluring. He went on to say, it seems like you can pick from right now, resupply or medical, but do keep in mind, this is a very early version of that. Now, in addition to this, in all the clans and platoons, there will be separate ranks, and it goes from company commander at the top to commander to officer, officers, private, and then privates. And so it does seem like there are 6 different classes, and then you can have multiple different members in your platoon. Along with that, one really cool feature that they're also adding to this is that there is going to be a legendary super sample, and it's for ship upgrades, it looks like, specifically tied to the clan system. There was a great breakdown of the clan loadout with an analysis from Commander Rod. Clans and platoons will have their own station. Clans can be leveled up, which might be directly tied into station upgrades, which we just talked about. Upgrading requires resources, with the new resources being introduced, such as Legendarium. Stations are mobile and can be placed in orbit of specific planets. Fighting on the surface of the planet with your clan station will actually give you a buff. The buffs are unlocked as you level up your clan, like those super samples we just talked about, and moving the station will actually have a cost, whether resource time or time-wise, meaning that it cannot be free, and moving a station is always a strategic thing. You gotta go ahead and predict the enemy's next move and place your station at the right planet as soon as possible and be the first to fight and reap the rewards, or wait until you know for sure, because you might be wrong. There will also be clan platoon leaderboards, most likely to display the most effective clan clans platoons based on liberation percent galaxy wide, and the other option is in-clan leaderboards for players. They also went ahead, and this comes from tier 5 NPC, that let us know that there are 4 unique clan functions as you can see here. There looks to be a science one, a defense one, a hammer one. I'm not sure what the other ones are, maybe a building, but there's also going to be brand new clan zones and locations that he showed us, looking like there's going to be 3 different drop ships, some factories. These are placeholder images found in the file, once again due to tier 5 NPC, but my favorite part of this is there are going to be clan ranks and you'll be able to move up through it with different insignias that you can see here. And I think this is going to be one of the best additions to the game, most notably because, well, we are getting brand new stratagems that are specifically designed for the platoons. Tier 5 NPC was actually able to show us gameplay of it, so I'm going to go ahead and play that right now, and you guys can see all the stratagems we should be getting when this launches.
Delivering payload. Permanent outpost destroyed. Democracy's on its way.
Found something.
Marking location.
Calling in reinforcements. Heavy. Hellfire, reporting to the front. Reinforcement! Thank you. Reinforcing.
Let me know down below, fellow Helldivers, what do you think about the clan system? Do you think it'll be a game changer, or do you think that there are other things that need to be added first? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I cover more news on Helldivers 2 on the daily. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading democracy.